just left the house. We are on our way to a hidden location. It's a rock quarry in Ohio. It's about an hour and 45 minutes south of us, so it's not that big of a trip for right now, the first leg of the trip. But we're on our way to go pick up Chris Burkhardt, and he's about 45 minutes away. So we should be at his house about 45 minutes, and we'll get Chris in the car.
At the end of the road,
Tom's got to
turn right.
Are you excited to go on a fishing trip in Ohio?
Ohio, yay!
Is that sarcasm? Are you really excited to go?
No, I'm excited. I think the rock quarry will be very pretty. And hopefully I'll be the first one to catch a muskie.
Well, that's Sunday. So the second leg of the trip would be our muskie trip on Sunday.
Yeah.
Alright, we just picked up Chris Burkhardt. So we are on our way to Ohio. We're about halfway to our first location because Chris lives like 45 minutes south of me. So we have, I don't have it in my GPS, so I don't know. But all three of us are going to go hit this rock quarry in Ohio. And you excited?
Yeah.
Excited?
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Let's go hit it. And there you go. Okay, so we're 20 minutes away from
After
our...
800 yards, keep left.
Gotta wait for Tom now. We're about 20 minutes away from our destination in Ohio, the rock quarry we're fishing. Erica's been sleeping the whole time, and luckily she just woke up. She's still sleeping. She's up. But we should be there soon, and I'm already getting...
Keep left.
I'm already getting pictures sent to me about how the fishery is.
Keep left.
And Sean's already there catching fish. So we have to get there and get some fish. So what are you excited about, dude?
Fish.
Fish?
Yes.
Let's throw another fish in there.
What do you like? Fish? What do you want to do? Fish? What are you thinking about? Fish?
I'm thinking about Taco Bell.
Already?
It's not
After
Taco Bell time yet.
800
It is always
yards,
Taco Bell
keep
time.
left.
Eat late.
Oh my god, Taco Bell watch.
It's not a watch, it's a sticker.
It just says Taco Bell.
It's a sticker you put on your wrist that just says Taco Bell. You're like, oh, it's Taco Bell time. I'm like, that. You drew that.
What?
You just wrote Taco Bell on your hand. That's all you
Makes
wrote.
sense, but I'm gonna go with it.
You wrote Taco Bell time on your hand.
I'm just gonna go with it because it's delicious.
Yeah.
Let's watch this
All right.
edge. This drops off. Right?
So we got our pass for the rock quarry, and we had to go to the police station to get it. And we go there with a debit card because I don't bring cash that often, and found out that they only take cash. So we had to go down the street, head to the ATM, pull out 20 bucks. We came back and they don't take anything smaller or larger than $10. They don't have change. So we had to go back and get change and come back again. So either way, long story short, we got our pass. Now we're pulling in. We're pulling into the rock quarry right now, and we're gonna unload and get on some fish.
Hey, buddy.
All right, so we're here with my wife and my good buddy. I almost said my other wife. My good buddy Chris Burkhardt.
Other wife. Who's the other wife?
I don't know.
That didn't be in your
That's
vocabulary.
none of your business.
Other wife.
So we're getting ready to go hit the water out here. Between the three of us, we're gonna do some damage out here. And what I'm really hoping is that my wife does not end up out fishing us, because she is known as the fish slayer. And I guess her name travels with her, because when we showed up in Ohio here, there's people referring to her as the fish slayer.
There's the legend.
Yeah. So I get out of the truck and everyone's like, "Hey, where's your wife?" So we can get some fish. So either way, we got our kayaks ready behind us. We're both gonna get ready to go, and my wife's gonna help film and catch some fish for us. So as you can see, the scenery is gorgeous and it's gonna be amazing on the water. So let's see how it goes. So we just stopped and got food. We're off the water. We fished the quarry all day. In about 5 minutes, it'll be 12 hours since we left our house. Oh, excuse me. So it's been a long morning, but you guys all have fun so far? You had fun?
Not burnt.
Yeah, look how burnt she is.
I'm not, it's not painful yet.
That's not, dude, look at her face.
No.
Look at that.
Ah, so you gotta wear facial.
Either way, now we got 3 hours to drive to southern Ohio to our hotel. So
put it on.
We gotta find Taco Bell.
Well, for those of you who are watching, Erica was with us. We don't know what happened.
I mean, she could be hiding in the back seat, or she could have just vanished and disappeared.
Did we leave her in the bathroom?
Ooh.
Did we kill her?
I'm not gonna turn around and get her.
I don't know. We'll see. Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned. Stay tuned. To
Maybe
see.
she'll show up some other time.
What if we say her name 3 times?
Erica, Erica, Erica.
She goes, did you hear that? Yeah, my truck just giggled.
Put your hood up, Slim Shady.
I have no hood.
I've got no hood.
I got no hoodie.
I have no hood.
So I don't know what happened to Erica, but we got this thing in the back. So did you have fun whooping our butts today in the water?
Yeah. Sorry, I spit on
And spit on your fishing.
It's always fun meeting you guys.
Is it fun meeting you guys?
It's so much fun.
It's became a trend where we go to the local Walmart when we travel out of state, because that's where you really see the interesting part of a new state or a city, is if you go to the local Walmart. That seems to be where all the interesting people gather. So we are stopping there to get some last minute supplies for our fishing trip in the morning for hunting some muskie. So we have Erica the Fish Slayer, and we have Chris Burkhart.
DJ Khaled, because there's another one.
You need a cool nickname.
I know. I'm trying.
So let's go see what we find in Walmart. So we got some last minute musky stuff. Chris got some black buzzbait and a white, green, and yellow, like a bluegill, sunfish-ish kind of chatterbait. And then I got 2 of these white buzzbaits that are like the $1 buzzbaits. That way if I lose them, it's not a big deal, just because I forgot to bring white. I got another white chatterbait just because I only brought one with me. And I got some bigger hook removers in case we get into a big muskie and I don't want to touch its mouth. So we should be pretty set for the muskie trip tomorrow. So now we get to finish walking around Walmart and see what else we find. There's been some interesting people here. I think every Walmart we go to, we always go at night in random cities that we go to, and it's almost like they wait to show up until we show up. So on a side note, you have to make sure that you look how red Erica's face is.
Stop.
Paparazzi, you know?
Dance.
Paparazzi, I'm so no, everybody's looking.
Let me see that donkey
Dance.
roll.
Yes, that is on. It's about 4:30 in the morning. We are at the hotel. We are getting ready to leave and head out to the truck to rig up our musky poles, and then we're heading out to the launch to go meet up with Chris. So it's gonna be a whole lot of fun. We're gonna get some big toothy critters. So say bye to the hotel. It's 5:25. Just got to the launch. We're ready to go do some musky fishing. You ready? Ready? All right, let's go get some muskie. So it's just starting to get light outside, and we are paddling, I think, 2 miles out to our target spot to hunt for some muskie. Yep. So we're paddling along, we're still hunting for some muskie, and we heard a loud smacking noise in front of us. So we were all looking around trying to see what the smacking noise was. We thought maybe Erica caught another muskie, because that's what she does, is catch fish. And we looked over, and what happened was a squirrel fell out of a tree. It looked like it was pretty high up, like a good 50, 60 feet. And he like belly smacked into the water. It was super loud. And then he hurried up and got out of the water as fast as he could, and got back on land, but it was hilarious. Super loud smacking noise, and it was a belly flopping squirrel. So that is not something that you see every day. We just got off the water at Cedar Creek in Waynesville, Ohio, and now we are driving back home. Well, we're going to Chris's house to drop off Chris, then we're going home. But we literally just left. It was an incredible time. Erica caught her first muskie with her first bait caster.
Thank you.
Something just hit the side of the truck.
Hit your window or your side here.
Did it?
Yeah.
What was it?
Probably a rock.
Oh. All right.
And go.
And carry on. So, it was a pretty cool time though. It was super hot though. We got a lot of sun. And it was almost borderline miserable. And of course, I did not catch anything today except a sunburn. Did you catch anything or no?
No. Chris caught today too.
Chris caught today too. Did you catch anything, Erica? I don't remember. I don't know. I remember seeing something. Was it a bait or?
Yeah, a 30-inch bait that I used. Yeah.
Oh, a 30-inch muskie. Oh, that's right. We came here on a muskie trip, and Erica caught a 30-inch muskie. Okay, that's making sure. So, the guide we had didn't catch a muskie. I didn't catch a muskie. Chris didn't catch a muskie. Erica caught a muskie.
That's what I do.
So,
Catch fish.
the Bassquatch huntress was at it again, and she made us look ridiculous. But we're actually happy for her, and I honestly couldn't be happier. It's not sarcasm at all. Like, it's not sarcasm whatsoever. I'm not upset that I skunked and that she caught a fish. I am incredibly happy for her and proud of her, and it made the trip that much more important, to be honest, that she actually got to experience that, and I got to see the expression on her face was incredible. Like, I'm gonna go and talk like you're not there. It was. The expression on your face, like,
Left turn
sitting there.
ahead.
Thank you, Tom.
Pole doubled over. And
Just sitting there, and she wasn't moving. She was holding, after she reeled it into the boat, she's like, it was like the coolest expression.
It was awesome.
Like, it was, I don't know, it was pretty cool.
Well, I really honestly didn't expect to catch one. I really didn't. I thought out of all of us, I would be the one that didn't catch one.
So when you caught that, you were reeling in, it hit at the boat first, you actually saw it, cast
It
back
came
out,
right up,
and it
yeah.
hit again.
It hit again, yeah.
That was incredible. Because I saw it when it came up the first, I was like, is that a muskie? And you were like, yeah, I was right by the boat. And then you cast back out.
Well,
Yeah,
I
well,
cast
the
it.
Mike was like-
I cast it right where she was.
Tried to
And I was
steal
like,
it.
I'm gonna Debo that muskie. It's
I
mine.
was like, get the hell out of here. I'm casting right back where I
Yeah.
cast it the first time, and then
Yeah,
wait.
it had a little taste, and it wanted the whole thing. So Erica got it.
What'd you catch it on?
Experience.
Chartreuse, yeah. A chartreuse.
Chartreuse experience.
Chartreuse spinnerbait.
There's a chartreuse and white spinnerbait that I took out of my tackle box and put on your
Are you trying
pole.
to take credit for a muskie right now?
What? What you
After
doing?
800 yards,
So
turn
what's
left.
cool about it is the spinnerbait was made by Jeremy Crow, who's a local Michigan kayak fisherman. He's a super cool dude. Him and his wife are awesome people. And he made the spinnerbait, and it's the first time that I actually, well, I didn't even use it, but the first time it was in the water. And Erica used it. And I think it was the first time using
Turn left.
a spinnerbait like that, wasn't it?
Yeah. First time using a bait caster too.
Baitcaster, I've used spinnerbaits before.
Okay, I don't know if you used like a full frame spinnerbaits. Like the spinner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, no, it's definitely not a go-to for me. It's like I've only used it maybe a handful of times.
We know. You only fish chatterbaits.
Chatterbait. I've
So,
probably caught one on chatterbait too.
First time using a bait caster, first time using a rod that big, first time using braided line that heavy, first time fishing for muskie. Everything was a first for Erica, and she killed it. Did an incredible job. Man, that was a fun trip though. Like I didn't do great. None of us really did great except Erica.
Yeah.
But really had I honestly and this is real talk here, for not catching any fish, that was probably the best fishing trip I've
After
been on.
400
places we went to
yards,
were-
turn left.
Yeah, it was
Places
yeah.
I've never fished.
That's what I'm saying.
Incredible.
Like the scenery was incredible. We met up with 2 locals that were awesome people.
Yep. Those are guys we know on Facebook too. You never meet in person. You keep in contact through messages, and then because of the sport, you get to go out and meet these guys in person, like you're already friends or boys or family,
Yeah.
and they put you on fish, and it's awesome. It's a testament to what this community is about.
No, it is, and that's why I like traveling so much with the filming stuff. Is that anywhere I go, like when I went to Florida for iCast, I put out a random message, like anybody have a kayak I can use, and right away I had 5 or 6 offers, like 5 different brands. I had a guy drive 45 minutes each way to meet me and drop off the kayak for me. It was just incredible, and it's just this community is mean, there's a lot of people that complain about stuff. A lot of guys complain about bad apples in the sport and stuff, but they're so far and few between. There's 2 for every 100, which is nothing.
Right.
Like, it's such a good sport. Such a good group of people. All right, so we drove 4 hours back from Ohio. It is 10 o'clock at night, and yeah, we're finally back. So we're dropping Chris off at his house, and then we're gonna head back to our house and settle in. And it was fun. But I really want to get a really quick opinion from both you guys individually. Like, what did you think of the trip? Like, what was like? We'll keep it short and everything on there, but.
Boo.
What do you think of the trip, though?
This is awesome. It's always nice to get out of like your comfort zone. And I mean, we didn't know how to fish that water at all.
No,
30
both
foot
of them.
clarity
Both
on the
of them.
first one.
Yeah.
Second was chocolate milk. Fishing for a fish we've never targeted.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's a challenge.
With Bassquatch Huntress.
The odds were ever in my favor.
Yes. What did you think of the trip?
I liked it.
How was the first day?
First day was awesome because the water was so beautiful. I loved all the different.
And she caught 5 bass.
Yeah. I just loved all the different spots in the water, like one with the trees, one with the sand, one with
Yeah,
the
so
rocks.
she's like, oh, it was so pretty, it was so nice, that's why I liked it. But really, she
That is
outfished.
why I liked
She
it.
outfished everybody, including the guide, on day 1, and then she outfished everybody, including the guide, on day 2.
But
You
that
know
goes
what?
to show you right there. She took it for what it was. She had fun. We overthought it like we always
Always
do.
do. I just
And
enjoy
turned it into a competition rather than just a good time.
I
Yep.
relax.
That's exactly why she outfished us.
I don't overthink it. I relax. I just whatever.
And that's why it makes me happy that she came, because
Mm-hmm.
seeing the look on her face definitely made the weekend. It turned it upside down for me, so it was worth it a lot. But either way, we had an awesome time, and I'm so glad we got to do a trip with all 3 of us finally. Usually it's just me and Chris, or just me and Erica, so it's cool that we got to do all 3 of us, and it was a whole lot of fun. So until the next trip, we will see you guys later.
Yeah, yeah.
Bye.